So we're back later than I expected, but it's Easter, so family time has to come first. But what we've got going on today is I had a serendipitous moment when I was talking to Hey Josh, another wonderful streamer. You should check him out. Final Fantasy 14 streamer. Amongst other games, he plays a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. He's got lots of stuff. Really cheerful guy. And I had a thought. So I'm going to judge a Glamour contest for him on April the 8th, along with himself, and Rise was here, another streamer. And so I thought, well, we got to promote this. We got a week coming out. We got to make some promotional material. So what I'm going to do on today's stream and tomorrow's 2 streams, so for today and tomorrow, I'm going to quickly throw together a nice poster to help us promote this Glamour contest, so that we can get as many people from all the corners of Final Fantasy 14 that we can, and also showcase what yours truly can do. So that's the idea, that's the intent. And what we see here, we have 2 characters. Now, I don't know if this is how Rise mainly has his character, but we have this wonderful Ora here in the magnificent hat and the cool wizard robes. So I'm going to be using this idea to quickly put Rise in. And here's the man himself, directly inserted into the game. No alterations needed. Though the man is not mid in the world of Final Fantasy 14, he is a mid-lander. And that's Josh's dude. So I don't have Alara, my character, here, because I'm trying to save some suspense for when I reveal my my Glamour at the contest itself. So you guys are gonna see it on stream. You're gonna be able to see what I'm doing and as she comes together. But I'm gonna keep the full reveal off stream, so I'll be looking left a lot as I reference her. And so if some people see the art, they'll get a sneak peek at the cosplay that my character is wearing right now. So I'm privileged enough that I get to both be a participant in the challenge, a judge of the challenge, and offering the person ponying up the prize for the first place winner. So I'm doing everything. It's great. And so the first place winner is going to receive a free commissioned artwork from me, and it's at the scope that we see it from my showcase. So it's a full cover, full color, full render, just like my headcanon cover there that we just saw. Full scheme that the winner gets to enjoy. So I'm excited about it. I know that people are gonna love what they get to see, and it's gonna be pretty sick. I love Titan. Sorry, I gotta pop back in my sound here. I love Titan, but now it's not the vibe for Titan. This is a sick song. Anyway, so I'm excited. Full artwork for them. Lots of stuff for me to make. The whole reason I started streaming and got into streaming at all was I just wanted to make art, share it with the world. I forgot to bring up my chat. People could be talking to me right now and I have no idea. Gotta load my Caster Labs. Give me a moment. There we go. Almost there. Okay, so it's gonna sync my stuff up. Let's see. Let's quickly double check that everything is working. Twitch is good. Let's check out the YouTubes. Let's see what's going on. It says I'm live, everything's good. All right. So my chat often tells me that I'm not live when I am live, and it's all weird, But you know, that's being a new streamer for you. So, alrighty. Alrighty. So, one moment. All right. Had some parenting to deal with. It's all good now. So, nope. There we go. All righty then, let's kick this off. So Josh has this cool layout for his poster. Sorry, someone sent a very important message. Yeah, there was a cool message here from people in the guild. And so I had to reply to it, because of course, it was so good. Josh's community is great. It's pretty incredible how far he's come already in a month. So, I love the randomness of the internet, because we were just randomly in a Facebook group, and he posted that he looks identical to his character, which he does, and that kind of kicked everything off. And then he posted that he was hosting a Glamour contest, and I was like, well, you know what? I should get more involved with Final Fantasy XIV. So then I decided, you know what? Let's offer a nice bit of art for the winner. And the rest is history, and that's what we're doing right now. All right, so on my canvas here, I have it set up to match what he has done with his Glamour contest poster. Let's see if I can find that again. Yeah. So if we look right here, this is the poster that he used. He just used whatever art he could find, right? So it's got to be long and narrow, and then he has all the information about the contest here. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this image with something custom made for us, for him, and this particular contest. So that's the plan. Alrighty. So let's go down to Alrighty, so we're set. Away we're gonna go. So what I was thinking with this composition, and let's put some actual marks on paper here. Paper. On, let's put some marks on the screen here rather than have you guys stare at a blank screen for so long. So what we're gonna do, we have 3 characters. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna put Rise here. Josh is going to be in the middle, and then my character Lara is going to be here. I want something kind of, I don't know if it's a cauldron or they're just looking down, but it's going to be some kind of arc-like thing. So I want the center line here, but I think Alara is going to be mostly standing here. So I think this will be her sword, because my glam is a Dark Knight glam. So I think I'm going to have her kind of standing like this. Right? So kind of something like that. Oh, it's got to be smaller than that. No, I don't want to rotate. That's got to be smaller than that. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, that's... There's no energy behind that. Where are we? What comes to spare? Maelstrom. Sands of Blood. Silver Tears. What song is that? Oh, that's a sick one. I like that one. So I can have Alara roughly be here. Higher. Not that high, because the neck would be weird. I think that's too sideways. But then in the middle I want Josh. I think I want his axe coming out here, because that's the usual stance of warriors. So make his axe come out here. We'll have him all standing all strong and stuff. I think I just want waist up for us, actually. Let's see. And then for Rise, I want to do like a sideways kind of crazy look for this character. Like the hands up there, their face is kind of sideways. Probably have horns or some such. I need to take a closer look. But just like make Rise's character look kind of crazy, because the oh, it was in soft the entire... Oh my god, what am I doing? Kind of a silly face, I think that would be cool. Alara needs to be way more centrally focused, though. So... let's see, is this gonna do the mention levels? Oh, there's a promotion thing. Let's see if it did it. Not automatically doing it. Oh, maybe it knows now. Oh, interesting. All right. Hey, Goomy Way. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, we got to make this bigger because I gotta. Hey, yo. I gotta rearrange my character because I want to get this thing working. So I decided I really wanted to make a promo poster. Oh, I gotta be shorter than Josh. Alara isn't very tall. She's only 5'8". I should ask Josh how tall his character is, actually. So I'm making a nice poster for another streamer. Hey, Josh. And he, we're doing a Glamour contest in Final Fantasy 14 on the 8th. I don't know if you came from his chat or if you just happened to thunder in yourself. Either way, welcome in. I'm trying to hide my own glamour. You thundered in. Oh, welcome. That's awesome. So, yeah, we're doing a contest and I want to make a promotional poster for it. So we still have a week before the contest kicks off. Hold on, I gotta change the track. I want a different track. In the Arms of War. We'll do Close in the Distance. There we go. Anyway, so we have a week before the Glamour contest kicks off. And so I figured it would be really cool if I could make some promotional art for it. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to draw my character, Alara, that you see right here. Rise was here. He's another streamer. His character, and Josh's, and Hey Josh, that's his character there. So they're the other judges. So we're all judging this Glamour contest in Final Fantasy 14. And so I figured it'd be really cool if I made a custom-made poster for us to advertise the event. So that's what I'm gonna work on right here. I have today and tomorrow to get it done. So I've got quite the challenge ahead of myself. I gotta do it in basically I got 24 hours to do this thing. So it's gonna be quite the attempt to get this done. And so the goal is to get the drawing as refined as I can, obviously, because I want it to be really good. Go, go, go. Yeah, that's right. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Cause yeah, I only have today and tomorrow, and then I'm away for Easter with my family, so I won't be able to stream or do any art. So I gotta make sure that I get her done. I really enjoy doing my Final Fantasy streams because I just love the music. I love the music from Final Fantasy 14 so much that, like, no matter what I'm doing, it's always just, it's so enjoyable because I get to just listen to the music from the game. It's so good. I've been playing the game since COVID and absolutely love it. I don't know if you, do you play it at all, Goomy? What drew you into the stream? Always curious when I get stragglers in, when people just thunder in like, hey, what brought you to my corner of the internet? So I have my reference for my character off the screen. Just because I'm trying to save the reveal. Used to play it back in the day, but you don't have that kind of time anymore. Yeah. Oh man, I hear that. I hear that. There's so much I want to do, but I just no time. Well, actually, I added way too many. I added too many florals. Yeah, man. My main gig is comics. So right now, this is just kind of like a promotional artwork kind of thing. But my main gig is comics. Here, let me show you. I'll give you a look. You can check it out at my Instagram. But here, I'll show you my main comic. So you see some of them up in my showcase, but we've got right here is the cover to my book Everard's Legacy. A good friend of mine, he wrote a fantasy novel, and I'm doing a comic book adaptation of it. Super excited about it, and that's chugging along. So I'll show you I'll show you the current page I'm working on as well right here. So here we go with me. There's my characters running down a hallway. I gotta change my hallway. I made it too straight, and in this situation it's a fantasy comic, so in this kind of weird shadow world it's like twisting everything up. So I gotta change this. You can see it here, like these stairs are just messed up. It's all hell. So I gotta really add more and more to that. But we've got these gargoyles that have just showed up, and they're just eating people. Like, look at this. Just ripping the guy's guts out. So quite the page. So that's the current page I'm working on. My favorite page from my book is this one, because this is the page that I figured out how to do lighting. So here we have this. We've got this smoke coming out of the magical blade here, the runes. I designed the language for it for my magic. You can see it here. So what's fun is all the stuff that you see here, that's what he's saying. So, O Krios, Lord of Light, Ascendant One, Giver of Life. That's what's written out here in his spell. So the words he's saying is like showing up in his spell. And then, boom, he gets his light spell, and everything is, they can finally see. So I'm really proud of that page. I really, really like that one. But that's some of that. That's some of my comics. I do 2 comics. Everard's Legacy, and then the second one is Headcanon, which is the Final Fantasy 14 one. So, I hope you like what you saw. I hope you like what you see. So, but yeah, I am all about the comics. Let's go back to my reference for my character here. So this event with Hello Josh is a cosplay. I think I explained it. It's a cosplay contest. So everybody is in costume, and my character is in a Melania costume from Elden Ring. So I tried to do the best I could to make the make Melania work. Oh, but I didn't talk too much and you wanted to see stuff? But I always like to show I'm excited about everything that I'm doing. It's all good. Awesome. Awesome. Do you do art yourself? Or are you just looking, you just enjoy watching the old streams? You do. Are you into comics yourself as well? Well, you attempt to. That's what we all do. Let's be honest here. We all just attempt. There's a handful of us that do. The rest of us just try really, really, really hard. So the face is the key point here that I wanna nail, because since it's a Melania cosplay, I only have half her face showing. But I gotta make sure that I nail her cheekbones, otherwise she's gonna look weird. And no one wants that. As I'm sure you know, you really have to make the you have to pay really close attention when you do female characters, because if you overdo anything, then it all kind of... it can really undo the effect you're going for. So for eyes are here. Nope. Get in here. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to put the features in first and then go with the then put the helmet in, because that's probably gonna help me actually make it look like her. So I'm going to put these extra details in here just to landmark everything for myself. Because those landmarks are always important. I want her looking somber too. I want her to look like she's like ready to kill people. I'll leave Hey Josh's character to be the cheery guy that's bringing everybody in, but if I'm doing a Melania cosplay, then she has to sit on, you know, settle on business, stand on business. That's what it says. What sort of art do you do there, Gumi? Cartoony stuff? Right on. Do you do any animation or just like standalone stuff? Oh. And my daughter, she has an app. Standalone stuff, right on. My daughter has an app called Flip-A-Clip. And so she's like, her and her friends are making these tiny little animations just using their fingers, just like drawing the thing, doing tiny little animations. I'm like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And her friend is producing all sorts of different animations and things. And it makes me so jealous because, like, when I was their age, that was not an option. Like, you couldn't do an animation. Are you out of your mind? Like, I'm 42 years old, so it's like, when I was a kid, it was all still extremely hand-drawn. there was nothing you could have just on your phone to make your own cartoons. Yeah, it's so cool that they could just go with it. I hope to eventually do some animations for my channel, but we'll see, we'll see. We'll stick with comics for now. The comics alone are enough work, like I can't imagine doing animation. I want to do it for like the landing screen, like the stream starting soon. I think that would be really fun to have an actual animation for it. But we'll see if I ever get there. So usually I spend a lot of time on the sketch, but it kind of fell into place pretty well. Like, usually I'll do a few sketches, but I think I'm gonna be able to make this work because I don't have to worry too much about most of the features, right? Like I don't have to worry about properly developing the eyes as long as I roughly know where they are. I don't need to worry about properly developing the nose too much so long as I know where it is, right? Because since she's wearing this helmet, I've got this cool option that a lot of those super important points that really define a face, they're all kind of covered. So it's kind of letting me fast track it, and I can just kind of dive right into the final line art, which is kind of crazy. Because I usually do like, I usually have like 3 different line art layers in most of the art that I do. Just because I like redrawing. I redraw so much. But if I don't have to, then I'm glad that I don't have to. Yeah, this is going great. So if that's in the middle, then this part should be in the middle. Do you do your art digitally or traditional there, Gumi? I love that your name is Gumi, by the way, just because I'm a big fan of StarCraft 2 esports, and there's a very entertaining player in the StarCraft 2 scene called Gumiho. So now every time I'm saying Gumi, I'm like, yeah, Gumiho. It's reminding me of Gumi, of that Gumi. So I'm getting all my interests all at once with your name. Mostly digitally, try to flex traditional muscle when you can, though. Nice. Yeah, I'm mostly digital these days as well. I'm a little saddened by it because the traditional was just so much fun. But oh god, is it slower. I can't do what I need to do if what I was doing was all just digital. It would just take me too damn long. I have no way of doing it. And sadly, it's not as good. The quality of the lines just aren't as good. Cause like I can just erase, right? But when I'm laying down ink in traditional, and I use liquid ink with a nib when I'm doing my pages. When I do them traditionally, so there's a lot going on, and you can only get so specific. Okay, that's not a straight line at all. Okay, that would be, yeah. So, oh, that's not straight at all. Good lord. just add another layer just because. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, this one's good. This is a good song. Because there was a while where I was doing all my comic book pages completely traditional, and because I wanted that finished piece of art at the end, and I loved it. Like it was so much fun, but it was just too slow, and I would wear out my hand. Like I don't know if you're like this at all, but when I ink traditionally, I'm so worried about messing up my my lines that I'm like, I have this crazy death grip whenever I do traditional inking. It's hilarious. Digital inking, who cares though, right? It's just like, whatever. It's like, whatever. I mess up. That's what undo's for. I'll just erase it. It's all good. So much easier to get a lot more done on the digital side. Alrighty, so I have to put, should go a little higher. Too high. That's better. Alright, so we're just wrestling this refinement of our line art. I may have rushed the finished line art too soon, and that might slow me down a little bit, but it kind of feels good to do it right now. So we're gonna keep, you know, fumbling through it. Which is like the main thrust of my art these days, is just try it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll figure it out as we go. Seems to be the overall theme. But I like it. It certainly beats certainly without a doubt the way I want to spend my day, so, or in this case, my night. So now my Final Fantasy XIV comic is based on a lot of the different things that I've encountered in game, and based on the headcanon that is my playthrough of the game. So I actually did a full playthrough of all the quests in narrative order. The MSQ and all the side content, all the way through the game. So I got all the way to the end of the end of Stormblood, and it was a lot. I have over 400 gigs of screenshots of information about this playthrough that I'm using for my comic. And so there's a lot there that I'm eager to develop and show people. I want to do another playthrough of it though, because sorting through 400 gigs of screenshots is kind of terrible. Like it's harder to find the screenshots almost for what I want to draw than to just draw it. So it's like, now that I know how to actually, you know, record things, it's like, well, why not just... It seems easier to replay the game than it is to sort through my screenshots. Nobody wants to do that. It's way too much. Well, it looks good. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Things are going well. Oh, interesting. Anyway, so we fixed that one. So, what sort of cartoons do you make, Gumi? So, do you do mostly cartoons? Curious, what do you do, and where do you post it online at all, or do you have an Instagram and stuff like that where I could check out your work, or are you just keeping it to yourself for now? Working on a fan comic, The Gumi Way. I love it. Oh man, your own site. Sick. If I click that, where will that bring that up? Let's see. Pascal, a human suddenly transformed into a gummy bear. Wait. I've been saying Gumi the whole time, but it's gummy. Oh man. Like gummy bear, gummy bear? Like this is based on the gummy bears? Bouncing here and there and everywhere? Dude, that's high adventure that's beyond compare. Oh man. How could you let me say Gumi this entire time when you meant when it was gummy the entire time? You gotta correct me on that stuff. Oh, that's so good. Oh, here we go. No, that's not what I expected. Beautiful song, but... what is this one? Voice of No Return. Oh, this is a nice one. I still remember the movie. You obviously know the movie, right? The Gummy Bears movie, where you've got them. They're going through to get to their home, and they have to go through like the little secret roller coaster that's under the ground. Right? So they're going through the roller coaster. They're going up and down, and then like one of the bears is like duck, and then everyone ducks except for the fat one in the hat, and he gets hit in the head with a fish. He's like, that's not a duck, that's a fish. Right? Right? I'm showing my age. I got you. Classic indeed. I just like the fact that the premise was these bears are adorable. They drink their gummy juice and bounce. Meanwhile, if humans drink the juice, they get super strength. It's like, what? It's such a great idea. So of course the humans wanna take their stuff so they can be like superheroes and shit. Man, that was the time, that was the time, man. That's early 90s, right? Like really early 90s. '85 to 90, yeah. I was born in '83, so 42. You know, I reached the age of the meaning of life, the universe, and everything, right? But yeah, it was so good, and it was on the same channel with the Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin. Did you ever see that one? It's so, yeah. I was never able, it just didn't work out with my schedule. I was never able to catch the Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin. I saw it a handful of times, only at its like most dramatic moments, and I'm like, what is this show? I want to see it so much, and I was never able to watch it properly. My one childhood regret is that I couldn't watch Teddy Ruxpin properly. Just never worked out, but man, that was epic. It was an epic show. I like how people just didn't like very dark lore under the, yeah, like the villain lived in a tower near them, and the silly premise of the base setting was he's trying to hit them with cannonballs every day. He takes another shot at them. He's trying to kill them with his cannon. But they just live too far away, so he can never hit them. And they're just like, I guess that's just what he does. He shoots at us with cannonballs. It's just like, who thought that up? It's so awesome. Oh, cheapest viewers. Well, if you can buy viewers, they're not real, and they're not worth having. Oh, I love this song. Gotta go all the way to the end. Yeah, he's just shooting cannons at them all day. They have this like evil cabal that's trying to get these diamonds to put in their little like headquarters there so that they get whatever, I don't know what kind of dark magic they were trying to unlock, but it was like they were up to no good for sure. Because again, I only got to see a handful of episodes. But I feel they were like really pivotal ones. A lot of garbage filler, but when it touches the main storyline, it's pretty intense. Yeah, that's what I remember. Lips always give me issues. No matter what I try. Lips are always a problem. Alright, let's see if we can get this jawline proper. I'm speed running this, so we gotta make sure we can get it done. So we're just trying to fill in the lines. Oh yeah, that's looking great. I like that. You got to check in with it every now and again. Check in with your piece, make sure it's developing the way you want it to. Especially since I'm trying to save some time by going really straight into the line art. Hair. Yeah, her hair is all the way over on this side. So outside here, I want a little bit that suggests the other. I don't think I need the part that's suggesting the. No, I do. The next part of the helmet. This one sticks way out. Like out like there. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, a little bit, I think. I think a little bit I have to do. Oh, not on 4. Ugh. 4 is too small. It's so funny how the lines work, because you think, well, I'm making the same line, so it shouldn't matter if I use 4 or 6, but when you're doing this stuff, the line you're making with the 4 is going to look different than the line you're going to make with a 6, for example. And no, that's not it. And so sometimes you got to use the bigger one because it's just what looks right. Alright, so let's... Well, that should be centered. Looks a little crooked, so I'm gonna fix this part of the mask. Very slight, but it matters. Almost no change, but I see it, so here we are. But yeah, so the intent is to hammer through this piece tonight and tomorrow, so that Hey Josh can advertise for the Glamour contest over the weekend and into the week, because we're holding it on April 8th in the game, so that'll be fun. I'm finally getting involved in the broader MMO community, which is hilarious because I played the game for almost 2,000 days according to my in-game tracker. And it's just funny that I've never really reached out, got all that involved in the extra meta. All right, I love the vibes, but I think we need another one. Eternal Wind, what's that one? Oh, that's a good one. We'll favorite that. 24 years after Tearful's Pascal. It's amazing. How long have you been doing your comic here, your Gummy Way? You've got like 9 chapters? You've been hammering away at this for a while, man. Well, obviously, if it's your Twitch account, it's your brand. That's pretty cool. Four and a half years. Started as a COVID project. Sick. Man, that's when everything changed for me too. Wasn't long after the whole COVID nonsense that I had to retire. So I retired from the military around then, and decided that, hey, let's make high school me pretty happy and live the dream of being a professional artist. So here we are trying to make that happen. After a few years of realizing that when you're a soldier for 20 years, it means that you didn't spend enough time arting, so your art sucks. I spent like the past almost 3 or 4 years getting my skills back. So that was exactly, never too late to start, exactly. So yeah, I spent the past, I think 4 years. Probably 4. So I basically got a university degree in art in my own time. And now here I am. Making pretty pictures for the people. And in the warm months, I take care of bees, so which is pretty fun. So that's what I'm doing when I'm not streaming and arting. I'm a beekeeper as well, so I gotta do a stream, or at least post some YouTube videos of the ladies of the bees. I think people get a kick out of that. I mean, how many people just have, like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hives of bees just kicking around? So I should make, I think I should make some videos of that, but yeah, the main focus is on doing all this art. Well, that's going well. That looks great. I don't want to make her neck too thick. I think I want more of her hair in front. It'll help me make her neck not super thick. Alright, so the next part I definitely need Old Red. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Alright, let's finish the... Gonna finish the side here. And then move on to the rest of her. I know her mouth is going to give me issues. It always does. I need to do some streams where I just work on my technique, because I've got a few areas that really give me issues. Lips, hands, feet. Of course, hands, feet. Every artist hates hands and feet, but I need to spend a few streams and get them better, because they slow me down too much dealing with that nonsense. Alrighty then. So we have this guy. Zoom out a little bit. So, my shoulder armor here. Okay, but I need... put the hands over this far, because if I have them too close, they're gonna block her face, and I don't want that. I don't want it to block her face at all. It's not a full straight line, but I'm going to put one anyway just to help me see where the sword, in theory, should go. That's really big, actually, that line, but it's fine. There we go. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Imagine that. And of course, for this pose, I choose foreshortening. Everyone loves foreshortening. Only the hardest thing to do ever. Let's get this going. Pinky here. Do 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 do. Shabby. It's working well, I think. Oh, but foreshortening is hard. Okay, so this one does. This other arm does not have the pauldron, so I got to make that smaller. So if her neck comes down here, shoulder comes down here to her, so don't give her too many shoulders. Excuse me. Oh, that's better, yeah. Okay, so that would be that. That would be here. The bust would be here. And it is. She's in a corset. Corset armor. That going up there. How's that looking? It's looking pretty good. I think this is going well. Too low. Too low. Should be higher. But yeah, never too late to start. Always good to dive into new things. That's super cool that you've been doing that for 4.5 years, man. Mad respect. Hell, I spent that long before I actually, like, felt ready to put my comic up at all. And here you are, chugging away for ages. That's sick. That's so cool. Yeah, it becomes that, eh? Gotta finish the story, that's right. I got really lucky with Evarts because a friend of mine, he wrote that novel, right? So I don't have to write it, I just have to make it in comic form. So that was really fortunate for me because it was like, oh man, if I had to learn how to make a comic book and write it at the same time, oh my god, I'd never get anywhere. It would just be crazy. Oh, dropped my pen. Yeah, man, you gotta finish that story. So yeah, here... Notice how when it got hard, like really hard, I had to go back to my default. So this is what I usually do. I gotta do in-depth, a much more detailed sketch layer in order to make things work. If I don't do this, then I'm cruising for a bruising. And things are not going to turn out the way I want them to. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta show you a piece I'm working on for my Final Fantasy XIV comic. Here, I'll show you page 2. Sorry, page 1. So I decided that for my Final Fantasy XIV comic, I wanted to draw landscapes and kind of portraits of, well, not portraits, but landscapes of the regions that your character is questing in. Okay, this file is apparently enormous because it's taking forever for it to load. So anyway, this picture is going to be a very complicated a cityscape. So it's a cityscape. I don't know. You said you played. There we go. So if I turn all my layers on, though, you can see. Like, look at the sketching. Look at all that. Just chicken scratch everywhere, man. Trying to figure that all out. Main guidelines, sub-guidelines. Yeah, they are. Like, I can't believe they made up that stuff. But I'm really pleased with where it's going. So, I wanted to do like a portrait every time we changed location. Not a portrait, but a landscape. So that's page 1 of the comic. So naturally, that's right, more belts. So that's page 1 of my comic. So of my Final Fantasy comic. So it's gonna take me a little while before I get to page 2. But I love it. I think it's so much fun to explore those worlds and just enjoy the cool thing that these people have come up with, that it's just awesome. And I'm glad that now that I'm actually reaching out and getting more involved, that like I'm in a position where my stuff is gonna add to this, the cool kind of culture or buzz, or I don't even know what word to use around it, around these games that we like so much. So that's something that's pretty cool. I'm excited about. Right, so So yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be cool. So let's get this thing finished. Ugh, I have to stop soon because I'm gonna run out of gas. But I'll be streaming this this art piece again most of tomorrow. So because I gotta get this finished before the weekend, so that we can get this marketing out. So, but that's good. I'm most of the way done the preliminary sketch for my character, so that's cool. Making good progress, I feel. So, if you're feel like thundering in again tomorrow in the afternoon, I'll be around again and eager to welcome you. If you enjoyed seeing my process. The other thing I like to do is I do most of my commissions on stream as well, so that gives a good variety of artwork for people to see. Cool. I hope to see you. It's always nice having new people show up at the stream. Gives me someone to talk at. It's all great. I'm a bit of a chatterbox, so never been accused of not having anything to say. So it's nice to put that skill to good use. Do 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 do. Ah, I love the music in this game so much. peak. I gotta remember for the Glamour contest though, I have to make sure I have some music on hand from Elden Ring for when I present my cosplay. Because it's weird, but I get to participate and judge, so that seems kind of odd though, that I get to judge and participate, but it was just for fun, so it's everyone gets the same amount of votes. We're just here to make things bantery and entertaining. No, we don't want somber music. It's gonna put me to sleep. Oh, we'll play this one. Case in point. Final Fantasy music is peak. This song is epic. I figured it out on piano as well. I dabble around in a variety of things. Oh yeah, this is going great. Excuse me.
To all of my children in whom life flows abundant.
Ugh. I know what it is, but I sneeze almost every stream. I don't get it. Go most of my days, no allergies, no nothing. Get on stream, belt them out like crazy. My brother says it's because I'm allergic to hard work, but what does he know?
Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive. So believe.
When I stream, I have to go to the bathroom as soon as you go live, so it seems... And you can't preempt it either, right? You're like, I know this is gonna happen. You try to stop it, and it's like, nope, it's just gonna happen. Your body just finds more. And you're like, oh, come on, you know?
Now open your eyes while our plight is repeated. Still deaf to our cries, lost in hope we lie defeated.
I love the song. It's so good. Nobuo Uematsu is a musical genius. So I haven't been doing the old streaming thing all that long there, Gummy. If you had to make one suggestion that would improve what I'm doing, what would it be? I must be doing something right because you've decided to chill out with me for so long, but I'm just, you know, curious, trying to make sure I'm giving the people what they want, you know? Should I be constantly, like, explaining what my thought process a little more? Am I explaining enough? But connect with other streamers, promote each other, etc. Well, I meant you as a viewer. So you've been chilling with me for a while. So, well, so if you just like what you're seeing, then amazing. Cause yeah, I only started streaming back in November, so it's only been a couple months of me throwing myself at the whims of the internet. It's been really fun though. That more than anything is what's been awesome about this whole streaming thing, is that, I mean, I have to do all this art anyway, but at least now, since I'm streaming, I get to do it while I talk to cool people, so it's great. Like, why sit on my own and just draw in silence when I can run my mouth and find out about people making sick gummy bears cartoons? Like, that's awesome. Neither am I. We can be uncool together. It's okay. You're hanging out. You chose to spend your time with me. That makes you super cool in my books. Oh, excuse me. Snarfling. No, let's move on. What's this one? Oh yeah, this one sounds cool. It's my favorite raid in the in Final Fantasy. The Alliance raids and Shadowbringers. That's where this music's from. And I don't know if you said you played it in the past, but you don't have time anymore. How far did you get in the game? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Because the music from this stuff comes from Shadowbringers, so the third expansion, and it's all based on Nier Automata. I don't know if you ever played that game. Apparently people like it a lot, and it's kind of a big deal. But the raids were just so good. Some of my favorite MMO content. Came from this stuff. Was that tier in Shadowbringers. And I'd never played Nier Automata when I got to the raid, so the whole aesthetic, the vibe, the whole thing was just quite the experience. It was pretty cool. Because they got the guy that made that game to write the story for the raid tier, so it all tied in with that actual game, which is kind of super cool. Excuse me. Snuffling. All right. Oh, we don't need to hear that again. Let's see. Let's see. Eh. What song do I want to listen to for 5 minutes before I head for the next few minutes before I have to turn in? Revenge Twofold. Oh. That's not bad. All right, let's see. Oh, excuse me. I'm drying out. I'd love to be able to just get up first thing tomorrow morning and dive back into another stream. But I have a honey delivery to make tomorrow, actually. I bet you weren't expecting that. So, When I'm not drawing, I'm a beekeeper. So, I can't recall if I mentioned it while you were in here, Gummy. But. So we got a bunch of... about 5 kilos of honey I gotta drop off downtown, so I gotta get driving around a little bit. And I'm a huge homebody. I hate going into the city. I just loathe it. But people need their sweetness. So, gotta make a honey delivery tomorrow. And then back to work on this poster. It's going really well. It's slow going because I'm being very careful. But how long have I been streaming? Let's check the stream. What's our count? Only an hour 30. I got this far in an hour 30? Oh. I don't feel slow at all anymore. Oh yeah. I'll take that. That's great for an hour 30. Love it when a plan comes together. I'll have to keep working on those lips. Wait a minute. What the hell happened here? It's weird. Oh, right. I rotated it. That's what happened there. That's what happened. Jiminy crickets. Heaven's strong. Nah. 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 Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool song. Sounds epic. Like I'm gonna give a nice speech. Let's actually name our layers. Oh my god. Don't lock the layer, name the layer. I keep doing that. I get so involved in what I'm doing, I forget to name my layers. And that's only gonna cause issues down the road. Oh, hey, someone on Kick saying hello. Look at them. Alrighty, let's go cover. I'm just gonna throw down some coloring quick, because I find it's pretty good for both as an art streamer. So like if I can end the stream with a cool splash of color, there's a good chance it might become the thumbnail, in which case it's more intriguing for people. And also when I post it online, there's a good chance that well, it's just more interesting for people online too. So it's just, you get more attention all around. Why is it taking so long to load these things? Here we are waiting. There we go. Come on. Thank you. So I'm going to take a little break from my sketching and just lay down some simple colors. Oh, I think I want it paler. Not that pale. Nope. Maybe. Actually, yeah. Got it. So just put a little quick bit of color down just to give the rough idea of what it's gonna look like. It'll be a nice way to show off to people in the Discord in Hey Josh's Discord there. Yeah, close enough. Gets the point across, I think. Yeah. Let's see, we're at an hour and a half, right? Hour and 45? We'll go to 2, an even 2. Though, give me one moment, I have to double check something, because I'm pretty sure someone's staying up later than they should. All good, all good. It's close enough. Alrighty. Just lay down some loose coloring. What if I turn the detail sketch into multiply? What happens then? Well, that just looks better. It looks like it's almost done. We're gonna leave that for a little while, I think. Oh, this is looking great. That's one thing that I'm really, really pleased with, frankly, is just that it's nice seeing my training pay off, you know? Like, I spent a few years just getting better and better and better, and here I am, I can just, like, now I can sit down and I can just do it, you know? And it's so good to have gotten there. Like, I'm not, you know, I've still got so much room I can improve and everything, but like, oh, it's so satisfying to be able to just get it to do what I want it to do, you know? And I think this drawing is right there in that it's going how I want it to go. It can take a long time for artists to reach that kind of a point. Like, I know a lot of artists are just not satisfied with what they make, and oftentimes I'm like that too, but I'm finding more and more like I can depend on where I've gotten to. It's roughly what I was hoping to produce, and so it just feels good to do that. God, it'd take everything to be able to do it, though. It took me forever. Oh, I love adding the hair. The hair just makes the whole piece just leap. Just pop out. Look at that. That red hair. My ginger bias showing. I wonder why. Oh, all right, almost done. Ooh, it's getting late. I need to get to sleep. I gotta make sure I don't lean forward too much when I'm on stream. I don't hover over my my tablet, because then you guys just get my bald head. Bruh. You guys are here for art, not my forehead. To make some more small talk, I think I did all right with my chitter chatter tonight, but you can always improve, I think. So might be a good idea to have a few general things that I can just ramble on about while I'm working, you know? I don't want to talk about like current events or any kind of that like quasi-political stuff, because that's just like, ugh. Yeah, I don't want to worry about any of that stuff. Here to play video games and draw. Why would I ever want to worry about nonsense? So we'll see. I'm still gonna try to think of a few more topics I can chitter chatter about. Keep people engaged. Keep people enjoying. The colors just make it pop so much. I always like doing it, even over the rough sketch. Just makes it pop. Look at that. Progressing well. I'm very, very pleased with this. I was worried I'd have to do, like, it would take too long to ease the piece into being, but it's all working out quite nicely. Yeah, this seems more like what it should be. Alrighty, almost out of time. 1:30 is late enough. If I stay up any later than this, I'm just stealing from tomorrow, and nobody wants that. It's gonna destroy me. So we're not gonna do that. 1:30 is our limit there, folks. So 10 more minutes, and then I am going to call it a night. So thank you very much for joining in, hanging out with me while I work, chitter-chatting, giving me someone to talk to, sharing your cool work with me, like Gummy did with his 4.5-year comic on the gummy bears, which is amazing. That's so sick. I love it. That's some fan commitment there, you know? That's like, this was part of my formative years. We're gonna do good by it. It's awesome. And so, tomorrow we are going to do some more of the same and keep chugging onward with the art. We're going to finish this advertising poster. We have to finish it by tomorrow at this time. No, it's got to be earlier than this time because I have to drive to my brother's for Easter, and if I stay up this late tomorrow, it's gonna ruin me. So we got to get it done. Got it done a little faster. And we will. We will get done what we need to do and make a sick poster for the contest. Then Josh will advertise it, and Wednesday, April 8th, will be a grand old time for us all. I'm excited. Gonna be lots of fun. Alrighty. Nice. They are too similar, though, actually. I think the lighter. It might be black, though, so maybe I should go, like, super dark with it. Yeah, actually, I think this garment is actually black. Yeah. And not brown at all. But we'll leave it there for now. Alrighty. That's as far as we got in our 2 hours that we had tonight. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping by and spend time with us, with me. I don't need to speak of myself in the third person. Let's go with. Thank you, Gummy. I'm excited to hammer through your book there. 4 years of content. That'll be a lot to read. Glamour poster. But 1:30 is enough for this night owl. Oh, it's too late. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably at some like noon, maybe a little later than that, noon or 1, and then streaming most of the day. A couple pauses in there to feed my children, spend some time with them, stuff like that. But I'll do probably 2 streams. 2 streams tomorrow, 1 in the afternoon, then 1 later in the evening. So that's the plan, folks, and I like it. I think she's coming along nicely. Alrighty. Let's save it again. We're good. And away we go. So thanks again. Really good to see you, Gummy. Until next time.